Have you ever heard of a place so unbelievable that even modern engineers are left scratching their heads? Deep beneath the rolling plains of Cappadocia, Turkey, lies a hidden city. A city carved entirely underground, big enough to house 20,000 people, their animals, their food, and even their schools and wineries. This place is called Derinkuyu, and despite being thousands of years old, no one truly knows who built it, why they built it, or how they engineered such a massive subterranean world. Today, we're diving deep into the chilling, awe-inspiring mystery of the world's largest ancient underground city.
EverCurious, learn what you love.
It all started in 1963. A local man in the small Turkish town of Derinkuyu decided to do some home renovations. He knocked down a wall in his basement, hoping for a bit more storage space. Instead, he found a dark tunnel leading into a room. That room led to another, and another, and then another. He had accidentally rediscovered something the world had forgotten for centuries: an entire multi-level underground metropolis. Archaeologists were quickly called in, and what they uncovered was absolutely shocking. They found at least 18 known levels, plunging more than 280 feet deep into the earth. It had sophisticated ventilation shafts, kitchens, bedrooms, wineries, a full church, and massive rolling stone doors that acted as security, weighing up to 500 kilograms each. This wasn't just some crude bunker. It was a fully functional, meticulously planned city. What makes Derinkuyu so mind-boggling is its engineering. This isn't just a collection of random caves. It's a carefully designed complex with features that suggest an advanced understanding of geology and survival. Take the ventilation system, for example. There are over 15,000 air shafts, some reaching deep underground. They are so well designed that fresh air still circulates through the levels today. It's an incredible feat of ancient engineering. Then there's the water supply. Wells were dug to reach underground aquifers, providing a constant source of fresh water. Crucially, these wells were sealed off from anyone on the surface. This meant the city's inhabitants could survive sieges lasting for months, or perhaps even years, completely self-sufficient and hidden from the outside world. And it gets even more complex. Derinkuyu is connected to at least 10 other underground cities through tunnels that stretch 4 kilometers. This wasn't just a shelter. It was part of a vast, networked underground civilization. But perhaps the biggest engineering mystery of all is the lighting. When archaeologists examined the ceilings of most rooms, they found no evidence of soot. This raises a huge question. How did they light this sprawling underground city without using torches or fires that would blacken the walls and ceilings? Some researchers suggest they might have used reflective stone systems, bouncing light from the surface deep into the city. Others simply admit we don't have the answer. It's a puzzle that continues to baffle experts. So, this brings us to the million-dollar question. Who built this incredible place? Historians have several compelling theories, but none of them are a perfect fit. The most mainstream theory points to the Phrygians around the 8th century BCE. The Phrygians were known for their skilled stoneworking, and they inhabited this region. It makes sense, right? Well, there's a problem. Parts of Derinkuyu appear to be much older, possibly even predating the Phrygians by thousands of years. Another popular theory is that early Christians used the city. We know for a fact that Christians took refuge in Derinkuyu to escape Roman persecution and later raids from Arab armies between the 1st and 4th centuries CE. But they didn't build it from scratch. Historical evidence suggests they expanded upon an already existing structure. So, they were tenants, not the original architects. Some archaeologists point to even older civilizations, like the Hittites, who were prominent from 1600 to 1200 BC. There are some architectural similarities between Derinkuyu and known Hittite structures. But again, the sheer scale of Derinkuyu is far beyond anything the Hittites are known to have constructed. This leads us to a more radical and increasingly popular hypothesis: the unknown civilization theory. This idea proposes that Derinkuyu might have been started by a completely unknown prehistoric culture, thousands of years before any of the classical civilizations we know. Cappadocia's unique geology, which consists of soft volcanic rock called tuff, makes carving relatively easy. But the engineering complexity, the ventilation, the water systems, all suggest a level of expertise that seems beyond early Bronze Age technology. Could this be the work of a lost civilization whose written records never survived the passage of time? We may never know for sure. Just as mysterious as who built Derinkuyu is the question of why. Why would a society of 20,000 people choose to live underground? The most credible theory is that it was a refuge from invasions. Cappadocia has always been a crossroads for ancient wars. From the Assyrians to the Romans to the Mongols, nearly every major power invaded this region at some point. An underground city like Derinkuyu would be the perfect hiding place, allowing thousands of people to vanish for months at a time. Another fascinating idea is the climate catastrophe theory. Some researchers propose that the city was built in response to a major natural disaster, perhaps a supervolcanic eruption that occurred in the region thousands of years ago. Living underground would protect the inhabitants from deadly volcanic ash, extreme temperature drops, and toxic air. It would have been the ultimate survival shelter. There's also the possibility of religious or ritual purposes. The lower levels of Derinkuyu feature a large cruciform church carved directly into the stone. Some believe the deepest levels were not for living, but were used for spiritual ceremonies and rituals, hidden far away from the surface world. Finally, some elements, particularly those massive, immovable rolling stone doors, suggest protection from a threat that wasn't just invading armies. What kind of threat could be so terrifying that it would force 20,000 people to seal themselves deep within the earth? It's a chilling question that continues to fascinate and inspire archaeologists today. Today, only a small portion of Derinkuyu is open to the public. Most of its 18 known levels are still closed off for safety reasons, or simply haven't been fully mapped out yet. Modern technology like ground-penetrating radar has shown that the complex is far larger than what has currently been excavated. Some tunnels are partially collapsed, while others might lead to yet unknown sections or even entirely new underground cities. Every year, archaeologists discover more rooms, more tunnels, expanding the mystery even further. Derinkuyu stands as a silent monument to human ingenuity, or perhaps to a completely forgotten chapter of human history. It's a city hidden in plain sight, right beneath our feet. A place built with incredible purpose, yet with no written record of its construction. It's a silent witness to thousands of years of survival, fear, faith, and incredible resilience. Who were the people who lived here? What drove them to carve out a world underground? And how much more of their story lies waiting to be discovered below Cappadocia's surface? One thing is certain, Derinkuyu isn't just an archaeological site. It's one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. If you loved exploring this underground world with us, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay curious. Thanks for watching.